Hello everybody, Dylan Cliche here, and welcome to another episode of Dylan Says Movie Reviews. Let's skip the prologue and get right on with the review. Released on February 11th, 1981, the movie is The Devlin, Max Devlin. The film starts with Max Devlin, played by Elliot Gould, arriving at work. He's a landlord of a Los Angeles slum, and some angry tenants come into his office.
What about my paint job?
Mr. Billings, you're talking about a major improvement. It would be up to the owner.
Oh, it's always up to the owner.
I have cockroaches.
No, you don't. In New York, they have cockroaches. Here we have palmettos, and they're harmless.
My little granddaughter, very placid, very quiet, never talks above a whisper, tiptoes when she walks. Adorable, no?
No.
Look, just for 2 days while her mother goes to visit her.
Mrs. Davis, rules are rules. And at Grand Manor, the rules are no children, no pets, and no unnecessary repairs or
I'm not
extensions.
asking for unnecessary.
What can I tell you,
It's an
Mrs. Davis?
emergency.
No children means no children.
Yes.
If I've heard it once, I've heard it a million times. The owner has said they're very cute when they're little, but when they grow up...
That saying is for kittens. I can't believe it.
After all we've meant to each other, you would actually evict me for keeping a parakeet in my room?
Sweetheart, if I let you keep a parakeet, I'd have to let everybody else keep a parakeet. And this is not a bird sanctuary, it's an apartment house.
Honey, he's only following rules. If you want to blame someone, blame the rotten owner.
He is the rotten owner.
Well, that's all for now, folks.
He then tries to get away from them, but he trips over a blind woman's stick and is hit by a bus. Max is then sent to hell, where he meets the Soul's manager, Barney Satin, played by Bill Cosby.
On behalf of Gregory, Juliet, Veronica, Paul, and Lance, and our esteemed chairman, welcome to hell.
But I'm not dead. See? See? I'm not dead. No, wait a minute. No, wait, hold everything. You're making a terrible mistake. I don't belong here. I've never done anything.
The Devil's Council chairman, played by the late Reggie Nalder, then lists everything that Max ever did.
Cheating in 4th grade spelling test, for misrepresenting his age at the local movie house, prank phone calls, stealing bubble gum from the local supermarket, ditching an ugly blind date, for fraudulent income tax deductions,
But everybody does that.
for failing to follow through on innumerable real estate promises, for failing to follow through on 11 promises of marriage,
But I'm not the marrying kind. I'm a perennial bachelor.
for failing to assist Agent Hargraves,
Agent Hargraves? Well, who's Agent Hargraves? Now look, this is a mistake. Look, I never heard of any Agent Hargraves before in my life.
Agent Hargraves.
That's entrapment. It's not fair.
Fair? Are you forgetting where you are?
Satin then tells Max that he's being sent to level 4, which is horrible, but before he does, he gives him 2 months to find 3 innocent souls for him to take instead of his, but they have to be fresh.
I don't think I know too many people like that. Actually, I don't think I know any. Where do I find them?
They're all over, unfortunately. To facilitate matters, let's start with your area. Unsullied innocence. LA. Get them.
You want me to corrupt the souls of little kids? See, I've never been much on kids. But that's not a nice thing.
Neither's level 4.
Max agrees. He's sent back to Earth and goes to a coffee shop where Saturn shows up and tells Max that only he can see him.
You're crazy. You're crazy, you know that? You must have just escaped from the funny house.
Coffee, one for your friend.
Hey, do you know this guy?
Yeah, I've seen him around.
That's what I thought.
All right, now look, you make sure to pick up the tab. You see, I don't trust your friend.
He's putting you on. He can't see me.
You're crazy. You're crazy. You know. Hey, Mac. Mac, he tells me you can't see him.
Look, buddy, why don't you take your friend and leave? I don't want to have to call the cops.
Cops? He's gonna call the cops now. Everybody's crazy around here. I'm getting out of here.
Hey, that's $1.05 for 3 coffees.
Don't worry, I'm paying.
All right, let's have it.
Max then sees that he has no reflection in the mirror. He leaves and Saturn tells him that hell inhabitants don't have reflections.
You remember this?
Oh, my God.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's true. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Why me? I'm young. I wasn't any worse than the next guy. I mean, I wasn't all bad, was I? It's not fair. Where were you when I needed you?
Yeah, well, you can't blame him. I mean, you did it all yourself. Now, is there some place less public we have things to discuss because time's wasting?
Saturn then reminds Max about what he has to do and tells him to concentrate.
Now you have midnight, May 15th. I want signed contracts of the 3 kids.
Okay, for starters, who are they? What are their names? How am I gonna meet them?
Like the girl. She's your target. Concentrate.
That?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is phenomenal. Wow, it's like I got ESP or something. I got her. I could see her. It's a little hazy.
Well, what do you want for the first time out?
This is amazing. Hey, how could I be there? How do you do that?
Same technique. You concentrate harder. Literally think yourself there.
Max then ends up in the ladies' room of some place.
Stella, you're gonna be terrific tonight.
sure.
This time.
Oh my God.
What are you doing in here?
It's quite all right. I'm very sorry. I'm not really here. But excuse me. Oh, well, come in. It's,
Oh, yeah, boy.
Max finds Barney, who tells him that he has to confer magic properties, and to do that, he just has to get his target to perform. But also explains that he and the target have to be within each other's sight for it to work.
what happens to the kids after they sign?
Nothing. We don't get them until the natural ends of their lives.
His first target is Stella Summers, played by Julie Budd, who wants to be a great singer, so Max tells her she will be great, and she performs. At first, she doesn't do very well, but then she gets better.
I've never loved and been so sure of it. Now I
What
guess
happened?
we both have to choose. Oh, you say friends and I say that's not enough. Give it up, no one say love us, but it is just too much for you to touch. Show say goodbye, and if who could see it's not enough for me.
After Stella's song, Jerry Nadler, played by Chuck Shamada, tells her that she's in.
And what I want you to do is come into the place anytime that's convenient for you. We'll lay something down, okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right, how about next week?
Oh, yeah. Oh, can he come?
Why, what is he, a manager or what?
She needs me.
Come on, they want you.
Who are you?
I'm her, groupie.
Great.
Max's next target is a nerdy boy named Nelson Nordlinger, played by David Snell, who wants to be popular at school, so Max shows up in a car and takes Nelson out to ride a motorcycle.
By the time I'm finished with you, you're going to make Roger DeCoster look like molasses. You're going to be the motocross champ of the world. Now, come on. Miracle Max says, step on the starter.
Nelson rides the motorcycle, but the magic isn't working and Barney shows up.
Just thought I'd remind you that a magic property lasts only as long as you and the subject are within sight of each other. Hey, come back!
Nelson then meets Big Billy Honecker, played by Sonny Schroyer, and invites him to race him out in the dunes.
Nerve Nordlinger. Nerve with a V.
Good enough. He's seeing you now.
Max then approaches Nelson and yells at him.
You stupid, dumb, idiot. It's a miracle you weren't killed. Look, when I said over the hill, I didn't mean literally over the hill. Now, let me tell you something. How you choose to endanger your life in your spare time is beyond my control. But when you're riding this bike, I never want you out of my sight. Ever. Is that clear? Now, let's cruise easy and nice back to the car.
Yeah. Okay.
Max's final target is Toby Hart, played by the late Adam Rich, so he appears right next to him at a carnival, and after having fun, Max asks him if there's anything he wants so much that he'd sell his soul for.
Well, there is one thing.
What?
To have you for my father.
Well, what's the matter with your own father?
Dad.
Oh.
See, if you were my father, I can go to the carnival for free anytime I want anyways, because you'd bring me. It's only a couple of blocks from the house. I live right over here. Come on.
They arrive at Toby's house, and his mom, Penny, played by the late Susan Anspach, takes him inside and reminds him about what she said about him spending money at the carnival.
Uncle Max paid. Uncle Max. He's okay. I found out all about him. He's in real estate, 38 years old, not married, and loves little kids.
Oh, I'll bet. Listen, Toby, I am not getting married again for a good long time, if ever. So stop matchmaking. One of these days you're going to drag home a murderer. This is probably the day.
Oh, Mom, he's nice. Look at him.
The name of this game is names. I'm Max.
I'm Tremaine.
Good.
I'm Sean.
Sean.
I'm Christian.
Hello, Christian.
Max then sees Stella, and she's being recorded for a song, but she isn't doing very well, so he shows up in the recording booth.
Listen, Max, we've done it 42 times already.
Yeah, but you didn't do it 42 times with me here, okay? Stella,
Yeah.
let's give them a perfect take, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, start
All
the
right.
music.
So they do a 43rd take, and she does great. Later, she has become a famous singer. Max then calls Penny, but Toby answers the phone.
Hello?
Hello, Toby. This is your Uncle Max.
Oh, hi.
Can I talk to your mother, please?
Just a sec, all right? It's for you, Mom. It's Uncle Max.
Uncle Max, I don't believe it. Tell him that I'm not here.
She says to say she's not here.
Huh? Well, then you tell her it's somebody else. I have to talk to her.
He says to say he's someone else.
Excuse me, you guys.
Barney then talks to Max.
Hello, Uncle Max. I don't know who you are or what you want, but I want you to leave me and my son alone, please.
Mrs. Hart, don't hang up on me, please, until you hear me out, okay? You may think this sounds insane, but I've fallen deeply in love.
You know what you are? You are the only 11-year-old procurer in the business.
What's up, forget it.
Later at a party, Max tries to persuade Stella to sign her soul over to him, but first she goes to talk to Jerry and Max talks to Barney.
Eat first and corrupt later. That's what I always say.
How much later are you planning to wait? It's already April 10th.
Well, look at her. She's as good as in the bad.
As good as is not good enough. Now, what about the others?
Oh, don't worry. I'm working on it.
Later at the dunes, many other motorcyclists get ready for the race. Max is there to help Nelson and the race starts.
Develin with number 1, national champion on his plate. He's having problems catching the newcomers. There's a battle back there. Number
God, that number 19, he's out of sight. No, he isn't. He's right over there.
So Nelson wins the race, and the spectators ask him how he did it, and so he walks over to Max. Max tells him to say it's our little secret.
Okay. But how did I do it?
That's my little secret. Just don't ever do it without me.
Later, Max returns to Toby, who tells him that his mom might be marrying her tennis teacher, so Max has new playground stuff put into the Hart's backyard for the daycare kids.
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong house. I didn't authorize any of this.
Penny Hart, 1723 Tobias Street.
I hope you're not mad at me.
I don't understand.
Well, I wanted to do something really nice, so you wouldn't think I was such a terrible guy.
Well, you didn't have to go through all this trouble. Now, I can't accept this.
Oh, please. The kids will really enjoy the equipment, and it's going to make me feel very warm inside.
Look, Mom, grass, so we don't have to sit in the dirt anymore.
I'm really very touched.
Of course, I've completely depleted my savings account, but Toby and Tremaine and Consuelo are wonderful people, and oh, what the heck.
Later at a concert, Stella performs and Max is in the audience watching her.
Saying what I need here, and I know that it means there's no you. I've never loved and been so sure of it. Now I know we both have to choose.
He appears back and forth between each target, and soon enough he starts caring for them. But at one of Stella's concerts, Barney tells Max that he needs the signatures soon.
I got until midnight, May 15th. That's our deal. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get these people so hooked on me, they'll sign anything. That takes time. Now, if I go too fast, I'm liable to blow the whole deal.
I like your style, Max. You're a devious fellow.
So after the concert, he tries to get Stella to sign but fails.
Stella, suppose I decided not to show up sometime, and without my miracle, you couldn't sing.
Well, I don't know. Then you get 20% of nothing. I mean, why would you do a dumb thing like that?
Later at a beach, he tries to get Toby to sign, but he only agrees if Max will marry his mom.
He has potential.
Later at the dunes, he tries to get Nelson to sign.
Soul is spelled S-O-L-E, not S-O-U-L.
Well, Max, you just blew it again.
Later at the Hart's house, Max arrives to propose to Penny and asks Toby where she is.
Inside, but don't bother. The deal's off.
Look, you can keep the rock collection and the handcuffs, and forget about the Red Hots. I never really cared for them anyway.
That part of the deal isn't what bothers me.
But what part does?
The you part.
Toby says he'd rather have Larry for a new father. However, Max promises that he will make his mom very happy.
Binder's better. You can count on him.
Toby, Binder is boring.
Binder took me to the carnival Sunday.
Yeah. And how was it?
Boring.
Toby, when your mother and I are married, you'll be able to count on me too, I promise.
Okay, but since you don't like the Red Hots, well, I guess I'll keep them in.
That's fair.
Later at a Grammy Award show, Stella wins.
Thank you. Winning this Grammy is a great honor. And to those who are not up here with me now to share it with me, Max Devlin, my manager, Jerry Nadler of Blizzard, I have only this to say. It was a long, hard pull, man. And I got nobody to thank but myself.
My God, she's a monster. She's fabulous, sweetheart. That's just the way we like them. One down and two to go.
Later at the next race at the dunes, Max gets Nelson's signature.
Riders coming into the positions now for the feature event of the afternoon.
Later, Max marries Penny and gets Toby's signature.
Mom, I gotta talk to you for a second.
Sure, what?
Over here.
Toby, what is so important that you had to drag me away from everybody, huh?
It's something about Max. I don't know what it is, but I just don't seem to like him anymore.
You're just jealous. It's natural, of course.
No, it's something really weird and bad about Max. In fact, I hate Max.
Shh. You should have thought of that before. Now shape up. Go play.
Now that Max has all three signatures, Barney reveals that he lied about taking the kids' souls when their lives end and will be taking them at midnight on May 15th.
No, Barney, please. I couldn't have done it if I'd known that. He's a great kid. They're all great kids. But that kid, kill him and you kill her.
Unfortunately, her soul does not belong to me. You win some, you lose some. But then again, you have your precious life.
Max is then about to burn the contract, but then...
Burn those contracts, and eternal damnation is yours. You'll know the unmitigating pain and horror of limbs being torn from their sockets. Your limbs, your sockets. You'll feel pain you never imagined in life. Yours forever. Flesh you'll smell burning, your flesh.
Max then leaves the wedding reception to say bye to Nelson.
So the winner of the 1980 Nationals here at Anaheim is Big Billy Honegger. As of yet, no word from medics as to the severity of injuries sustained to Nerve Nordlinger.
Max. Oh, Max, what you miss?
How'd it happen?
A trip.
On your bike?
No, a trip before the moto even began. Over her. She didn't see me coming, though. I mean, I tripped over her and fell.
Who are you?
We have them here, too, you know.
Where do you come from? You're not going to take him away now, are you, Your Holiness?
Oh, no, he's much too young to die.
So am I.
Nelson walks over to Max, and Max tells him that he's going away.
Well, hey, maybe I can see you wherever you're going.
No way. I don't ever want to see you where I'm going. I mean, that everybody has their own thing to do in life, right? Well, now, I gotta go to places that are really horrible. Places that a nice young man like yourself should never have to see. Okay?
Well, am I at least going to see you at the concert tonight?
No, I don't think so. I'm going to be giving up all my management contracts, even Stella's.
I'll see you around.
Oh, yeah, I'll see you around.
And then to Stella, who he tells that he really can't make miracles happen.
Even if I could before, I can't anymore. You're going to go out there and die. You're going to fall flat on your face.
I am not. I am not.
Stella, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to walk around this corner, and you try to sing, and you won't be able to. Now, I'm walking around the corner, Stella.
Max. Oh, Max. Come on, Jerry and the others, they always said to me, they said, miracles is another word for confidence. I don't know why you want to take my confidence away from me now. You've always been so good to me, Max. And if there was ever a time I wanted to be good. I don't believe you. I'm not going to let you do this to me.
Bye, Stella. Have a happy.
Max, you know, if I'm going to fall on my face, you can watch.
Bye, Stella.
Max. I'm going to miss you.
He then returns to the Hart's house to say bye to Penny and Toby.
You promised.
What's the matter? Don't I ready to goodbye?
You know, it really stinks. Every father I get always goes away and never comes back. Are you gonna die on me too? And what about Mom? Well, what's she gonna do?
Look, Toby, your mother's a great lady. She'll get along just fine without me.
No, I won't. Toby. I love you, Max.
How could you possibly love me? I'm not lovable. I'm not even nice. I'm irresponsible, unreliable. You've said so yourself a million times. Look, even if we try, I'll still probably leave you without any warning. I'm a rotten person.
The only trouble with you, Max, is you have no self-image.
You noticed?
Max then looks in a mirror and he has a reflection, which means...
I won! I beat that lousy, rotten, slimy, no good son of a Barney. I beat Barney. He had my soul.
Are you all right, Max?
All right. I've never been more all right in my life. Hello? That's the most amazing sight I've ever seen.
You talking crazy, Max.
No, I know it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy. I know that, but it's so basic. It's just so simple. It's like it's good and bad, and heaven and hell, and God and the devil. Penny, look, all my life, I made wrong choices. But this time, I made the right choice, and the devil lost my soul. He lost me.
I'm going to call a doctor.
No, please. You have to trust me. Please trust me. I swear I'll explain everything to you. But you have to trust me now because I love you more than life itself.
And you're not leaving, right?
I'll never leave you.
Max then takes Penny and Toby to Stella's concert.
My life belongs to me.
And that was the Devlin, Max Devlin. My thoughts? It's really good. However, despite what I thought about it, the film got bad reviews from critics and made a total of $16 million at the domestic box office. In the end, I give it 4 stars out of 5. Well, that's it for the Devlin, Max Devlin. Be sure to join next week when I'll be reviewing a Disney film that's been compared to Mary Poppins. And if you enjoyed this video, then please tell your friends about me, leave some questions in the comments below, subscribe, and hit that like button.
If someone finally sees the sunshine.